Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Belinda here from Visualised NZ. I am almost at the end of my little mini art journal that I filled, it's almost full, filled up over October and November, and really need one for December, although I'm not sure whether I'm going to use an altered book or not, or how I'm going to tackle it, but I thought I'm going to make a journal just in case. But then I found this journal that I made back in 2020, I believe, during lockdown, during the first lockdown in New Zealand, as a collage journal. And I made a whole bunch of those, and I worked in one during lockdown, and I gave them to some other ladies who were attending craft classes with me before that. So they had something to work in during lockdown. And this one was left over. The cover's bent. It's a cereal box, and the cover's bent where the spine of the box was. So it's a bit flimsy, and I actually sewed in the signature upside down. So the signature is that way up, and the cover's the other way. So this one's been hanging around for a couple of years, coming up 3 years, I guess. And it's time it was put to use. So I thought I'm going to turn this into my art journal. It's bigger than what I usually work in. So this is the size of my art journal that I normally work in. And I thought, so if I open that out, by the time I open this out, it's basically this size. So I could do just a single page spread. So I could do a spread here. And that means that I'll eliminate the issue I have in this one where I'm working across the 2 pages, and sometimes that's just a little bit tricky. So I'll show that, give a flip through of that journal soon. So for this one, I thought, well, I don't need to do anything else with the middle. That'll all get taken care of once I start using it, but I do need to address this cover. So that's what I'm going to do today. And I've grabbed out my scrap bag of strips of paper, and I've just got a whole bunch of different coloured strips that I'm just going to glue down. So yes, there's going to be lots of gluing, but then I'm hoping if we've got time, which will depend on what time my husband gets up from his nap, really, because we're getting late in the afternoon now. I'm filming ahead because I will be out on the day that this airs, so I can't do it on the day. And I'm just going to randomly lay down some strips of paper and cover it. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm hoping to do something on top of the paper once it's glued down, but we'll see how we go for timing. I'm getting all sorts of little fragments of hair and cat fur and stuff in this. Actually, I might put this one over the spine. And I'm also going to cover this in packing tape once it's all decorated how I want it, just to protect it and give it a nice sturdy cover. So I haven't got many colours of paper here, so we'll see how we go on in terms of mixing. There might be a lot of yellow. If I glue on here, it's going to catch the glue, isn't it? Good thinking. So I was thinking about doing a little art journal that had some nice paper in it, like some watercolour paper or something in it. That was sort of my original thoughts that I might do for this month. But then I decided I needed to just deal with this journal and give it a purpose, give it a home, instead of just sort of being shoved from pillar to post around my house. This way I can use it and then put it on my shelf with the rest of the completed journals. Right, so that's over top of that bit that's, what am I trying to say? That's bent. That's the word. And I'm not being too careful with the glue because I am going to use the packing tape over top. So far we're not doing too bad with the colours, are we? I've also got this one random strip off a digital that I printed out. So we'll pop him down as well, or her. She's pink, so I guess it's a her. Let's say it's a her anyway. It's just a strip of paper. And this one I might... I'll do it from the top. Oops, more glue. Hopefully I'm in frame doing this. I'm trying to hurry, and my videos have been quite short lately, so I hope people are finding that okay. I normally do around an hour or 3/4 of 45 minutes to an hour. But I've just been so busy and filming ahead, trying to get multiple videos in a day. They've just got short. So yeah, hopefully you don't mind that they're a bit shorter to what I would normally do. When things settle back down again, heading into January, then you might be able to sort of get back into some meaty, longer videos. But let me know, you might prefer the longer videos, sorry, the shorter videos. I know there's two different camps. I myself prefer them about now when I'm watching. Oops, cardstock in there. I don't want the cardstock. Pop him away. I don't know what it is about giving my supplies a gender. I guess it's better than saying it all the time. Do you do that? Do you just say it, or do you give things genders? Or some other way of referring to bits and pieces? Oops, and this cover's not straight either. It's all over. It's very, very wonky. And that's okay. What am I doing? I'm in two minds about how to glue. Right, we're almost, oops, random bit of paper stuck there. Get rid of you and change this page because it's getting very gluey. And there's this page in this Reader's Digest. I don't think I'll be using that for anything because it's quite dark. So I always check them and I often rip them out because they're quite cool pictures. But that one is, yeah, it's quite dark. So we'll just leave that one and glue on. Use it as a glue page. Oops, not quite long enough. Never mind. Fix that up. It's purple. I haven't done a cover like this, so I thought this might be quite a fun idea for something different. Let's put a little bit of yellow up the top there. Oops. Gosh, I go all fumbly when I'm trying to do things quickly. And this pink's a different pink, but that's alright. Just pop this up the top on this side. It's the same width though. There we go, and we need one more piece. So I think yellow is it, because that's what I've got most of left. Right, there we go. So I've completely covered it with paper strips. Oh, no, I've got a gap. Sorry. One gap to fill, and that's my husband getting up. So let's see how quickly we can wrap this up. He's looking at me. It's like, can I come in? Yes, you can come in. Right, so I'm just going to trim around the edge here and do it, cover it in packing tape, and then it will be done. So I will just get this done, and I'll finish it up, and then I'll add some photos in at the end of the video so you can see the finished item, so that my husband isn't feeling like he needs to creep around. So I'll show videos at the end. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for joining me. Bye for now.